Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back today with episode number 11 of the NCAA 13 Dynasty Mode series with the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. And we're just going to do a little bit of housekeeping in this episode, as well as show you some recruiting. So just catch up on league leaders and stats and things like that. As you see, we're going through that right now. And also, you saw we checked out the top 25 poll and the BCS poll. And after a huge win in the last episode last week over Arkansas on the road, we have moved all the way up inside the top 10 to number 8 in both the AP 25 and the BCS poll. So with the big non-conference games against Kansas State and Arkansas, the tougher part of the schedule is finished. We got a few more conference games coming up here, and I'm starting to seriously think that we can take this and go undefeated and have an unblemished record and see if we can get into at least a BCS bowl, which I would imagine is a possibility if we don't lose again. And hey, you never know, a possible chance at the national championship if some of these other teams lose. So again, we're going through some stats here. Got a couple guys up in the top 5 in the country in sacks and tackles, and pretty happy with Cody Green's passing numbers, versus the rest of the nation, considering he missed 4 games. So we're going through the recruiting here now, just kind of scheduling some visits. Making some phone calls, trying to get some guys to come over to Tulsa, and the fact that we are winning and starting to get that national buzz, I think it's going to help the recruiting a ton. So next episode will be number 12, and it's going to be a conference game on the road against Houston, who in real life was a very good team last year, so they could be a threat to give us that first loss. We cannot get caught slipping and unfocused off that goal of finishing undefeated and making it to a BCS game. So that's what we'll look forward to. If any of you guys haven't seen any other episodes in this series, be sure to check out the playlist in the description down below. That's going to give you a link to every episode, and I think with the way the new YouTube layout is, it actually shows you all the episodes in this playlist to the right of this video if you are watching it on a computer. If you're watching it on your cell phone, again, check the link in the description for the playlist, and you can get all the episodes. Again, this is number 11. 12 will be coming up soon. And also, don't forget to follow me out on Twitter. The Twitter name, as always, is in the description. It's @StrangerPopular. You can stay up to date on everything that's going on with my channel. And before we wrap up this video, the other thing I want to talk about is Tulsa in real life. So in the last episode, I encouraged all you guys to check out the Conference USA Championship game, and it was a pretty good game. It got boring for a while, but a huge punt return to tie the game up, and then the PAT was blocked. But Tulsa gets a huge punt return from Trey Watts to tie the game. They go to overtime. I believe they got a stop on the first defensive possession in overtime, and then on the offensive possession, they just go down and punch it in for a 1-yard touchdown to win the game in OT to win the Conference USA Championship and finish 7-1 in the conference, 10-3 overall, and they got a bid to the Liberty Bowl. So I'll probably drop the next video around that time, maybe shortly before it, to remind you guys to check out Tulsa in the Liberty Bowl. It's going to be on December 31st, so New Year's Eve at 3:30 in the afternoon. It's in Memphis, Tennessee, and as far as I can see, it's going to be on ESPN. But when we drop the next episode, I'll get the details for sure. And they're taking on Iowa State, a team that beat them in the first game of the season, 38-23. So a revenge game for Tulsa. I'm really hoping they can take out Iowa State from the Big 12 and cap off a pretty good season and finish 11-3 and get that Liberty Bowl victory. So I'm out until next time, guys. It's Popular Stranger. Don't forget to like it. Peace.